Hi, my name's Chung Ro. I'd like to share with you some information I've learned about the gifted, talented, and creative brain. We live in a time when we're afforded much information about the brain due to amazing technology and neuroimaging methods and dedicated researchers who strive to better understand how our brains function. Based on current research, there are notable differences between gifted, talented, and creative brains and the brains of their average counterparts. John Geek used scans that showed frontal cortex differences and greater neural synchronization in gifted students. David Sousa's book discusses findings that indicate creative and gifted individuals use less mental effort than average creative individuals when engaged in creative problem solving. So research is clearly pointing to differences in each of these brains. Regarding achievement and ability, well, there's a danger if individuals believe that they are born with a static or fixed ability, because the opposite is true. Carol Dweck's work holds that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. When we are motivated, engaged, and apply ourselves, we may use our abilities and talents to result in achievements. Sousa also talked about the potential genetic component of gifted, talented, and creative individuals. He highlighted studies of twins raised together and apart. Results from such studies find that genes do play an important role, but don't act alone. Genes seem to play a stronger role in students who came from affluent backgrounds. He noted that these children probably receive much encouragement and support when interested in new topics. I agree with current research that it is truly a combination of nature and nurture that affects how the brain grows and flourishes. There are several examples I can think of in my own family that illustrates both nature and nurture. First, my older sister was identified as a gifted student in elementary school, but my mother chose not to change her educational program because that would mean a change in schools. She also opted not to have my younger brother or me tested. I feel, however, that both my brother and I display many characteristics of gifted, talented, and creative learners. My brother didn't have any children, but my sister and I both have children who are identified as gifted learners. My sister's son especially demonstrates creativity and high intelligence, and I think that's due to both his parents displaying high intelligence and giftedness, and they both happen to be physicians. 3 of my 4 children are pictured here. My oldest child has been identified as a gifted learner for the past 2 years. I can see the characteristics she possesses that are very similar to me. I come from a family of immigrants. My grandparents were the first generation to immigrate to California. They highly valued education, and although English was a second language, they made certain that their children all graduated from prestigious universities and received advanced degrees. The number of doctors from my paternal side of the family is 5, and teachers and principals, number 7. I think that perhaps growing up in a family that valued education helped nurture our desire to pursue these careers. There are countless stories like mine, and they show that both genetics and nurturing environments contribute to how we express our creativity and giftedness.